Good morning to all. Myself Dr. Kumar, Department of IT, SIRT, the SAGE Group. Today we will discuss regarding the subject IT 306 Java Programming Lab, and our topic will be how to download, install Java, set path, and how to run program. Okay, so let's start. This is the scheme, and inside the scheme provided by the university, that is IT 306 Java Programming Lab with the credit 2, and this is the syllabus provided by the university. Inside the syllabus, first of all, that is the course objective, that what are the objective of the course. Inside the course objective, that is the understand fundamental of programming such as variable, condition, iterative execution methods, etc. Second, to understand the fundamentals of object oriented programming in Java and be familiar of the important concepts like class, inheritance, multithreading, AWT, and JDBC. Third, you will be able to use the Java SDK environment to create, debug, and run simple Java programs. And this curricula is divided into 5 units. In unit first, you will be study regarding the overview of Java, installation, first simple program, compilation process, Java keywords, identifier, literals, comments, data type, variable, dynamic initialization type, conversion and casting, operators, control statement. Inside unit second, that is declaring objects, regarding the objects, introducing methods, constructor, this keyword, garbage collection, finalize method, overloading constructor, using object as a parameter, inheritance, creating a multi-level hierarchy, package and interface, exception handling, and multi-threaded. In unit third, the applet class, the applet basics, the applet class, applet architecture, applet initialization and termination, simple applet display method, simple banner applet, using the status window, the HTML applet tag, passing parameters to applet, improving the banner applet. Inside the unit 4, you will learn introducing to AWT, working with Windows, graphics and text, AWT classes, Windows, fundamentals, component, containers, panel, frame, working with frame windows, handling event in frame window, AWT controls, layout managers and menus, adding and removing controls, grid layout, border layout, introduction to swing and servlet. And the last unit, that is the unit 5, handling, that is the event handling, two event handling mechanisms, delegation, event model, event source, event listeners, event class, the mouse event class and others. Inside the JDBC, that is the JDBC ODBC bridge, the connectivity model, the driver manager, navigating the result set, object content, the JDBC exceptional class, connecting to remote database. So we will go through all of this inside this syllabus and inside the class. Here, what are the course outcomes? These are that when you will complete this course, you will be able to understand first the concept of Java programming, second the basic terminology used in computer programming and write, compile and debug program in Java language, the different data types, decision structures, loop, function to design the Java programs. You will be able to understand develop program using Java collection API as well as the Java standard class library and develop Java applets. So these were the course outcome that you will be able to understand after completing this course. Now these are some references books provided inside the syllabus. That is the first is the from E. Balagurusamy, Programming with Java Premium. Second is Core Java 8 for beginners and complete reference Java 2, and one is the Core Java 2. Next, the list of the experiment. These are the list of experiments provided by the university, and we will take the more experiments than that of that to understand the concept clearly. So here the first program, write a program that accept two numbers from the user and print their sum. Write a program to calculate addition of two numbers using the prototyping of methods. Third, program to demonstrate function overloading for the calculation of average, and program to demonstrating overload construction for calculating box volume. Fifth, program to show the detail of students using the concept of inheritance, and program to demonstrate package concept, and program to demonstrate the implementation of an interface which contains two methods declaring square and cube. 8. Program to demonstrate the exceptional handling in case of the division by zero error. Program to demonstrate the multi-threading. Next, the program to demonstrate the JDBC concept using create a GUI based application for users information, and program to display hello world in web browser using the applet, and program to add user controls to applets. Write a program to create an application using the concept of swing, and last, the program to demonstrate student registration functionality using Servlet with the session management. And I told you earlier, we will go with the more experiments to clear the concept. So here first, that is how to download the Java. From where I can download the Java. So to download the Java, that is the start your browser. I here use the Google. Okay. That is the Chrome, Google Chrome, and here I open the search engine, that is the Google. I open that and I write inside that the Java JDK download. Okay, when you will write here the Java JDK download in the search option, at that time you will find the many more options, that is the www.oracle.com, that is the Java technologies, and second, that is the Java SC development kit 13, that is the 11. So you will click on the first option. When you will click on the first option, you will find that this is the website, and here you will find that the Java SC, that is the 14, and you will click on the JDK download, that is under the Oracle JDK, and here this documentation download, but you will click on the JDK download, and here I give the website from where you can download it. Now here when you will download it, at that time you will find this screen when you will click on the JDK download, and after that screen you find the next screen, that the JDK software, that is the development kit 14.0.2, that is the part of this screen. Here you will select, because I am using the Windows 64-bit version, so here I am using the Windows, and this 64-bit you will click here the JDK 14.0.2 Windows, the exe file, and you can also download the zip file also. When you click on this, you will find a window that you have to check this, the I reviewed the and acceptance the license agreement. Then you will click on the download Java, that is the 14.0.2. When you will click on that, if you have set your browser that when you will download that and ask where you will download, then this window will come. Otherwise by default your browser will save it. Here I set here the when I will save something, and at that time my browser will ask that where to download. So here I write here that where to download, that is this window will come. I click here OK and save. So here I click on that. If you will click on the zip file also, the same will come. When I will download it, at that time I will run it the exe file. When I will run the exe file, at that time now I am installing the Java. When I will click on this exe file, at that time this window will come, and after that this window will come, that they click on the next. And main thing is that in the next window, when you click on the next, at that time this will ask, the Java will ask where to download, where to install. So here when I will click on it, that is the install Java, that by default in the C. So here if there is problem in the space problem in the C drive, then you can go through the any drive in your system. So I install it here in the C drive. I click on the next. When I click on the next, this window will come. It means it will give me the progress status of the installation, and after that when the installation will be complete, this window will come, and I will click here on the close. When I click here on the close, now I told you earlier that I install my Java in my C drive, that where in the C drive, inside the C drive, when you will double click the C drive, at that time inside the program file I will find the folder, that is the Java. Inside the Java folder there is a folder that is the JDK 14.0.2, and inside that I will see the Java, that is the Java C, that is the compiler of the Java. Now in the Java I have to set path. I install the Java in the C drive. Now I will go through the how to set path. The first, that is requirement, you have to install the Java. Second, I am using the Windows, so here I write the Windows. Now I am giving you the steps that how we can set path. So go to system properties, and these system properties can be found inside the control panel. Inside the control panel and security, okay, you will find the system and security. Inside the system and security you find the system, and inside the system you can find the advanced system settings. So these advanced system settings can also come when you will select this computer from the desktop, and after that when you will select on the desktop, you will right click, and then when you right click, go to properties, and you will find the advanced system settings. I will go through the practical implementation also. So here click on the environmental variable under the advanced tab, then select the path variable. In the system variable you click on the edit button. When you will click on the edit button, then at the time then click on the new button, then click on that is the you click on the new button, okay, and then click on the browse button, and you select the path. The path will be inside, go to this computer, go to the C drive, then go to the Java C drive. Inside the C drive you will find the program files. Inside the program file you will find the Java, and inside the Java you will find the JDK, and here after that you will find the bin. That is the path, okay, and you can check the path when you go in your command prompt with typing the Java space -version. Now these are the some pics that will help you to set the path. I show you that they go to the control panel, and inside the control panel you will find the system and security. Inside the system and security you will find the system, okay, system folder. Click on the system folder, then click on the advanced system settings. When you will click on the advanced system settings, you will find here the one window, the advanced tab. Inside the advanced tab you will find the environmental variable, okay, that will be inside the advanced system settings. When you will go the environmental variable, then at that time you will click on the environmental variable, and when you will click on the environmental variable, there the window will come that the user variable for HP and the system variable. You will go in the system variable, and inside the system variable you will select the path, okay, you will select the path, and when you will select the path, then you will click on the edit. This I select the path, and you then click on the edit. When you will click on the edit, this window will come, and here you will click on the new. When you will click on the new, the control this will be here, and then click on the browse. When you will click on the browse, at that time you will find this window. Here click on the this PC. Inside the this PC you will find the program file. Inside the program file, see here is the I click on the C drive, this PC, click on the C drive. Inside the C drive I find the program files. Inside the program file I will find the Java. When I will click on the Java, this will come, that is the automatically Java, that is the SDK JDK 14.02, and inside that is bin. You have click on the bin, okay, then path will be set up to bin. So here you can see the C program files, that is the bin, up to bin. This is then click on the OK, and then click on the OK. Now when you will see that this is the how to set path, okay, I think so you are clear about regarding the how to set path. Now I have to check that my Java is working or not. Then open the command prompt, okay, open the command prompt and write there this one, that is the Java version. That is the Java version here. Now I will show you this the Java version, and you will find here that is the 1.8.0 underscore, that is the 261. This Java version gives the earlier, okay. Now I am telling you practically that how we will go through this. Okay, now earlier I have discussed that click on the, that is the where this PC, right? Inside the this PC, then I will go to control panel. First I will go to the control panel, then here is the control panel, that is the control panel. I open the control panel. Okay, inside the control panel I will find that is the, it is the same control panel. No, I have to, that is the control panel, only control. This was the control panel. Okay, this was the control panel. Inside the control panel I found the tab that is the system and security. Inside the system and security I find that is the system, and inside the system I found that is the advanced system settings. I go to advanced system settings. Now here this is by default advanced tab. Inside the advanced tab there is the environmental variable, and you click on the, here the path, click on edit, click on new, you will find it, and then click on browse. When you browse, then click on this PC, click on C drive where your Java has been installed, click on the program file, and here the click on the Java, and by default this is the click on the bin, and then click on the OK. Okay, this is the click on the OK. So this is the path, that is the C program file Java SDK 14. When click on OK here, and then click on OK. This was the, that how you can set path in the, for the Java. So here one more thing that I want to tell you, that is the click on this PC. Okay, in many system there will be my computer, because I am using the Windows 10. So here that is the click on this, click on the properties, and you will find here the advanced system setting. Okay, then you can go through it. This one you can use it. Now that was that how I can check that my Java has been installed properly or not. Then click on the command prompt, that is the command prompt. Open the command prompt, and when you will open the command prompt, right here, this is you are here now, then type here that is the JAVA space -VERSION, that is the version, and you will find here that is the version is 14.0.2. okay, it means now your Java is working properly, right? And if you want to exit it, right here the exit, you will exit from it. Now we are coming where this was the all about the how we will set path in Java. Now this is the first program, and there is a error in the program that I had done intentionally, because I want to show you something. I write here the public class my class, and the this the inside the my class there is the main function, that is the public static void main, and inside the main function there is one statement for the output, one function, that is the println function, system.out.println, and it will give me the hello world. Okay, it will give me the hello world, and I close it. But you see, I take here that is the name. Now the main thing is that directly I have come on the notepad, that here first thing that I save my programs inside the F drive, inside the pjava, right? And inside the pjava, now I am checking here the hello world. Okay, this is the hello world.java. I open it, open with the notepad. Now main thing that where you will write the program. Now here where you write the program, you will use the editor, that is the notepad. Okay, you will open the notepad, you open the notepad in such case, and write the program in the notepad, and save the program with the extension, that is the .java. So here I want to show you, that is the save, because program is already saved. I will save here, that is the .java, and you will click on the all files, then this program will be saved. This is the, I am changing the name, that is the hello world 1.java, and I will save it now. Now the my program has been saved, that is the with the extension, that is the hello world 1.java. Now see, this is something is wrong in this program. I am doing it intentionally to show you. Here my class name is my class, my class name is my class, that is the MyClass. Okay, and I save the program with the name, that is the hello world 1.java, hello world one dot Java. Now see, let's see what happens. I open the command prompt, that is the open the command prompt. Let's copy this one, sorry, that is the hello world, you have to remember it. I open the command prompt, that is the command prompt is now open, and I show you that I have put my all the program inside the folder in the F drive. Right now, first I have to jump to the F drive. So I will write here F colon and I will press enter. Now I have jumped to the F drive. Now I will go inside the F drive. Inside the F drive, I want to see that how many directories. I'm using the word directory here because now I am using that is the command prompt, that is the DOS version. So there the folders, they are named as the directories. So I will use the word directory here. So I want to see the directory. So I will write here the dir. Now you see there inside the dir there is a pjava. There is one directory, that is the pjava. So I want to see the program inside the pjava. So I will write the cd, that is the change directory, and will give the name, that is the java. Okay, I will give the name, that is the pjava, java. Now I am inside the pjava. Now I want to see the program inside the pjava. Now then I will click on the dir. Now see here, now I am inside the pjava, where my all the Java program they are there. So you have to go there where you have save your program. Okay, now how I will compile my program, I will write here, that is the JAVAC, that is the Java compiler. I will write the program name here, that is the hello WORLD .java. Okay, to compile the program, I will write Java C space program name .java, and you press enter here. Now my program is going to be compiled. Now there is an error. Okay, there is an error. There is one error is there. Now what is the problem? Problem is that when you are going to work in Java, then your program must be saved with the class name. Okay, your program must be saved with the class name, otherwise it will be the error. So here I show you, I earlier said that I have saved the program, that is a errand program that make intensely. So your program must be saved with the class file, and with the extension, that is the with the name, that is the class. Here the class name, that is the my class, and with the extension, that is the .java. So here the one program, that is the public class my class, I save the program with the extension .java. I am using the editor, that is the notepad, and I am saving the program with the extension with the .java. So here inside the class there is a main function, and inside the main function there is the two statements, that is the system.out.println hello world, and system.out.println welcome to Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, SIRT, the SAGE Group Bhopal. Right, now I am saving it. Okay, I save it. Now I will run this. What is the name of the program? Name of the program, that is the my class. I will write here, that is the Java C, that is the Java C, and that is the my CLASS.java. Okay, now yeah, my program has been compiled successfully, and when you will compile the program, at that time you will find that there will be a class file. So here where is the program, that is the my class, and here this is the program, that is the my class. This is the my class. This is the my class.java. If you want to see the program that you have saved with the extension of Java, then select the program and click on open with, and open with the editor, that is the notepad. Okay, then you will see your program, that what is inside your program. If you want to do any change in that program, that you can change and you can save that. So this was that this one. Now I want to see the result of my program. So for the result, I will write here only the simple, that is the my class. Okay, only the Java and the your program name, right? That is the my class. Then you see this is the result here, that is the hello world, welcome to Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, that is the SIRT, the SAGE Group Bhopal. So this, you see that how you run the program. I am introducing myself Dr. Kumar, Department of IT, SIRT, the SAGE Group Bhopal, and we are doing here the starting of the Java programming language. So here there was an error in the program, and this was the program error that the compiler given to us. We have resolved that error. Okay, now here, so I save my program with name with my class name, and here now one more error is there. When I compile the program, my program has been compiled successfully, you see. But when I run the program, at that time I found an error, that is the JNI error has occurred. Maybe this error may be in your system, it can be possible. So every possibilities can be entertained. So here I give this, that how I rectify this error. I go to my programs, that where all the programs has been saved. There I see that the Java Development Kit 14.0.02, that is 64-bit operating system is there. So that is now from where that error comes.
Yay!
From where that error comes, that is the now here, that is I found that there the Java 8 update 261 is in my programs. Okay, and the error was what? Error was there, this was here. When I see that the Java space hyphen version, I found the 1.8.0_261. So, but my version was the another version, that is the 14.0. So here I found that error. Then I found that inside my program, this program has been installed, so I uninstall this. I click on it and click on uninstall. I uninstall this, and then after that my program will be successfully run. And when I see that is the Java version, that was 14.0. So this was the lecture regarding that how to install Java, how to run program in Java, how to set path in Java. Myself, Dr. Kumar, Department of IT, SIRT, the sales group, Bhopal, welcomes you. Any question regarding this? You are most welcome. Okay, thank you.